Hey everybody, welcome back to Doc G's Reloading. I just wanted to show everybody this really neat addition I made to my Smith and Wesson M&P 1522. So this is their 22 version of a AR style platform, of course made by Smith and Wesson. Put a bunch of upgrades on it. I put a nicer Magpul stock on this. I put a nicer grip on it with a rubber grip. What I just did is I put on this Trijicon. This is their SRO model of a red dot. And I found that they had this mount for it. And I said, hey, you know what? I could put that mount on my 22 and raise it up. And I've got my, Magpul pop-up sights, front and back. Those are nice. But if I want to not have iron sights and I want to shoot with a little red dot, I thought this was kind of neat. Now, I bought this mount for it, and it actually goes on really nice and easy. It's really cool. This mount is really neat. They make them in different heights. This is the highest one that they make for it. And it just has a little knob on the side here. You can see the knob. It does have a nut on it, so you could actually tighten it down with a wrench if you wanted to. Really, finger tight's all you need to. And it has a spring on it. So all you have to do here is just, you loosen up this nut. It only loosens up to a point. It stops. So don't keep on screwing it. And then to get it on the Picatinny rail, you push this here. And you can see how it slides it open. Yeah, so it slides it open like that, and then it just snaps on your Picatinny rail, and then you just cinch it down. And the SRO just goes on with these two screws in the back here. And what I did is I attached it on here, and I thought, wow, this is really neat. It works out really good. And like I said, it installs in a couple of seconds. And of course, now I'm having trouble installing it. But it just pushes apart. There you go. I actually have to line it up there. And then I just tightened it down and got the height adjusted. Now, when I'm shooting this in the backyard, I have my little SIG SRD22 on there. And when I'm using subsonic ammo, it sounds like an air gun. It's so quiet in the backyard. The only thing my neighbors hear is the little ping from the steel when it hits the steel at 50 yards. So I shoot out to 50 yards in my backyard, which is really nice and fun. And then I thought, hey, you know what? I'd like to have some magnification of this. Well, I had one of these EoTech 3X magnifiers. I have their 5X version too, with the quick release mounting. But that's kind of dedicated to my 308. I have an LWRC 308 AR-10, so I have that one kind of on there. But this one I just set on here and locked it in place, and sure enough, and this is the nice one that goes to the side, so if you want to just use the red dot, you can. If you want a 3X magnifier, you can. And it lines up perfectly. So, I mean, how neat was that? So now I have a 3X magnifier on there, and all you have to do is adjust these knobs on the magnifier, and it'll center your red dot up in front. And once I got the red dot centered in here, it still stays centered there. So I can cut a straw in half at 50 yards with this thing easy with the 3X magnifier on it. I mean, it's really, really nice, really cool addition, and worked out really well. So you can shoot it either way. And I was just really kind of astonished that the mount from Trijicon, again, not cheap. I think this was like 150 bucks just for the mount. And we all know how expensive these red dot sights are. But I was going to put this on my, I think it was going to be put on my shotgun. I have a Romeo, SIG Romeo on my shotgun for a red dot. But anyway, I had this just sitting around, and I thought, well, I could at least use it on my 22 in the backyard. So I popped it on there. It's a very lightweight gun. And then if you're wondering what this thing is up front here, this is a mount for one of the Caldwell brass catchers. So for me, it's invaluable. It works awesome. It's so beaten up. I've got duct tape on it. You know, I've sutured it, well, sewed it closed here from tears that I've gotten in it. You just unzip the bottom and all your brass comes out of there. This is great because in the backyard, if I'm shooting 400 or 500 rounds in the backyard, I don't make a pile of brass that I have to go then clean up. It just drops right into here, and then at the end when I'm done, I pop this off and go empty it out. And if I go to a range or something, obviously I don't have that attached. Actually, at a range I do. At a competition I wouldn't. Range, when I go to a range, 22s are useless, so the cases are useless. You're not going to reload them, so I just, instead of having to pick them all up at the end, I just shoot them into there and then empty out the bag. So it's really nice. So those Caldwell brass catcher is really nice too. So anyway, Caldwell brass catcher, Trijicon SRO, red dot. This is the 5 MOA version. I think they make a 3 MOA version as well, something like that. The elevated mount for it, and then threw on an EoTech 3X magnifier, and works great. So I just thought I'd share that with you, everybody. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks again for watching Doc G's Reloading.